Is Uber a job? Is Lyft a job? Is any rideshare company a job? The answer right now. So, one of the crazy things to me is, especially on YouTube, is I get a lot of people that comment on my videos, my rideshare daily videos, about how Uber is a scam, Lyft is a scam, they're bogus jobs, they're horrible jobs, they're minimum wage jobs. And I just want to address that in a video right here, right now. Uber is not a job. Lyft is not a job. Any other rideshare company out there is not a job. Let me tell you what they are. They're companies. They're companies that have products. For Uber, their main product is an application. It's a mobile app. That mobile app is downloaded from the app stores onto people's mobile devices, their phones, their telephones. And so as a passenger, somebody can download a product, a mobile app, onto their telephone, their mobile device, their iPad, whatever they want to download it onto. And they can use that mobile app to request car service, to request a ride to a destination. At a specific place, at a specific time, they can request a ride. So that's the first thing. Then there's the Uber Partner or Uber Driver app, which is for drivers to download from the App Store. They have to register or sign up to be a driver. If they do so directly with the company, with Uber, there's no incentive, there's no bonus, there's no guarantee, there's no sign-on bonus. You just sign up and you can be a driver. If somebody wants to be a driver with Uber, they can sign up through an existing driver like me, and they'll get a sign-on bonus or a cash guarantee up front. How cool is that? Yes, me as an existing driver, I also get incentivized when a new driver does that. That's called a win-win. That's smart. So instead of recruiting people to drive for Uber and not getting anything for it, Uber will pay me to recruit new drivers and pay the new drivers to sign up through me. How cool is that? And people call that a scam. No, that's not a scam. That's called an affiliate program. That's called recruiting. That's called incentives. And I think it's smart for a new driver when they're starting to start with a bonus or an incentive up front, or a cash guarantee up front. How cool is that? That's money that you weren't otherwise going to earn. So Uber is a company. That company makes a product. That product is an app that goes on your mobile device, whether you're a passenger or a driver. One and the same app or two different apps, it's a product. It's a technology. So let's talk about this accurately. When you apply or register to become an Uber driver, listen carefully now, you will never interview for a job. You're not going to meet human resources. You're not going to bring an application or wear a suit or a tie or a three-piece. You're not going to have to get all done up. Make sure you're fresh and clean. You're not going to have them sweaty palms sitting in that waiting room so that you can ask somebody to employ you, because Uber drivers are not offered employment with Uber. Listen up, all you geniuses that keep calling this a scam and a terrible job and a minimum wage job. This ain't a job to begin with. So if you ain't making money, that might be the foundation of why not. because this ain't a job. At a job, you have a set time that you have to go to work. Not with Uber. Not with Lyft. At a job, you might have to ask to go to the restroom. Not with Uber. Not with Lyft. At a job, you might have a set time to go to lunch. Not with Uber. Not with Lyft. At a job, you might have to request vacation time or sick days. Not with Uber. Not with Lyft. Why? Because this ain't a job. I'll say it again. Being an Uber driver or a Lyft driver or a rideshare driver for any company out there using any mobile device application out there, it's not a job. You're not going to get a W-2. They're not taking taxes from you. You don't have a supervisor. You don't have a set time to come into work. You don't have a set time to leave. You don't have a certain number of hours that you're obligated to work. You don't have a very specific role and responsibility in the company that other people are depending on you on for, except for turning the app on, receiving a request, accepting the request, driving to the request location, picking up the passenger, accepting the trip, starting the trip, verifying the destination, driving to that destination, dropping off your passenger, completing the trip, rating your passenger, and leaving to go wherever you want to go after that. That's your only role, your only responsibility. Now, there's a lot more to it if you want to be a professional, if you want to dominate your market, if you want to build rapport with your clients, your riders, your passengers, the people that you meet, if you want to make the most amount of money that you can make as a rideshare driver, there's a lot more to it. But if all you want to do is use the Uber app or the Lyft app or any other app to make money, that's your only responsibility. Follow the policies and the procedures that the company outlines when you register, when you sign up. Get approved. After you get approved, use the app whenever you feel like it. This ain't a job. So all you knuckleheads out there who are calling it a job or a scam or a bogus job or a minimum wage job, you're not the brightest bulbs out there. Because this ain't a job. This have nothing to do with a job. It don't look anything like a job. If I want to wear this to go to work, I wear it. If I want to dress up in a suit and tie, I can. If I want to wear a tank top, I can. If I want to wear pants, I can. If I want to wear shorts, I can. If I want to have facial hair, I can. If I want to shave it, I can. If I want to shave all the hair off my head, I can. And if I want to grow my hair down to my ankles, I can. And I don't have to ask anybody because this ain't a job. So I don't understand why y'all keep calling it a job. The next thing is wages. When you say minimum wage, what you're telling people in your comments is that either you drove and you failed to make good money, or you've never drove and you just heard of other people that failed to make good money, which means that you either are a failure at rideshare or you listen to failures at rideshare. Okay, so why would anybody want your advice on being an Uber driver or a Lyft driver? Seriously. Because like for me, When I'm seeking advice on anything, I want to get it from the best of the best. I want to get it from somebody that's been there and done that successfully. Not losers. Not people that failed. Not people that quit. Not people that made excuses. Not people that say, I don't make enough money because the passenger's fault. I don't make enough money because it's Uber's fault. I don't make enough money because it's Lyft's fault. I don't make enough money because it's your fault. I don't make enough money because of other drivers. I don't make enough money because of my city. I don't make enough money because of my car. That's the mentality of a loser. Somebody who makes excuses and blames other people because they're unhappy with their life or their earnings or their current status or condition. Let me tell you something. Uber is a technology company that provides a technology product, a platform that serves as the middleman between riders that need to get somewhere and drivers that want to take them somewhere. That's it. That's all it is. That's all Lyft is. That's all any of the rideshare companies out there do. All they do is create technology and provide a platform where passengers and drivers can connect so that people can get to where they're trying to go. That's not a scam. So then people say, Uber doesn't pay enough. Lyft doesn't pay enough. Well, first of all, wages are for employees. Uber doesn't pay drivers wages. Lyft doesn't pay drivers wages. No rideshare company out there that I know of pays drivers wages. So if you're worried about wages and you're saying dumb stuff about like, we need to unionize and go on strike for wages, better wages, you don't understand that you're not an employee as a rideshare driver, first of all. Unionizing as a self-employed or a business owner, a self-employed person or a business owner is, that's not called a union, that's called an association. So rallying, what do they call it? You marching around with the picket signs. You know, you're what do they call that? Striking. You're on strike. You want to go on strike as an Uber driver or a Lyft driver? You're retarded. I'm sorry. You're retarded. You're not smart. Because you're not an employee. I don't want to be an employee as an Uber driver. I don't want to form a union. I don't want to go on strike. I don't want to lobby for wages as an Uber driver or a Lyft driver or any other kind of rideshare driver. I don't want wages, period. I don't want workers' rights, period. I don't want compensation and benefits. I don't want the company to take care of me and provide me with health insurance and all kinds of other benefits, period, because that's not who I am. I'm not an employee. I'm a self-employed person as a driver. I run my own business. And if you don't understand that in the rideshare game, you're missing the whole boat. You're missing everything. You're missing the whole picture. You got it all wrong in your head because you're not understanding what actually is occurring. So a technology company builds a technology that serves as a platform that connects people, riders and drivers, on the same platform, and they charge for that. How much do they charge? They charge a booking fee to the passenger, and they charge a fare. That fare is processed, and as a driver, you agree up front to getting a percentage of that fare. 75% is typical. And then they keep 25% because they're the technology company that built the platform that you're using to connect with those riders. You're not an employee. They're not paying you a wage. When you get paid a check, that's your cut of the earnings that they earned from the customer, from the passenger, the rider. So if you're not getting enough, you probably ought to reevaluate what it is that you're doing first, like that you're not an employee. Second, that Uber and Lyft are not interested in taking care of you like you are an employee, because they're not employing you. Therefore, you don't have employee rights. I hope you're getting this. Second, if you want health insurance, go buy it. If you want life insurance, go buy it. If you want auto insurance, go buy it. Nobody's stopping you. It's available. Now, you might be complaining that it's too expensive. Well, then you have a couple options. You can check the market for individual prices, or you can get group prices. To get group prices, though, you got to be a part of a group, which means that you might need to go get a job for some company that has a group coverage, if that's what you need. But that's not Uber, and that's not Lyft. That's not what they offer. That's not what they do. So, as a rideshare driver, you're not an employee. You shouldn't think like an employee. You work for yourself. It's an instant income on demand opportunity where you can go out any time of day or night, literally any time of day or night, any day of the week. You can turn your app on and you can go make money by getting requests from passengers that you accept, go pick them up, confirm their destination, take them to their destination, drop them off, and complete the trip. And you make money. And you can cash out several times a day. That's not a job. I don't know of any company that offers a job like that. That's not a job. So stop calling it a job. It's not a job. Stop blaming Uber for you not being successful or happy or making enough money in life. That's not what they do. They make technology. That's it. They provide a technology platform that connects people. That's what they do. That's the business that they're in. They're not in the business of taking care of you. If you need a company to take care of you, go and find a company that will offer you what you're looking for. Seriously. But stop complaining that you're not making enough money. They're not paying you enough wages, because they don't pay wages. And if you're not making enough money, find other ways to make money. Or at least put in the work as a rideshare driver, like I've done for over a year now, to learn your market, to master your market, to find all your hot spots, to figure out what times of day and night people are out, where they're at, where they're submitting the requests, and drive them and go make more money. Be a professional. Get a high rating. Get lots of tips. Use the face-to-face interaction and the opportunity that you have to market word of mouth directly between you and another person to answer their questions, in order to leverage that time that you have with those people to create and build relationships that you can do business and conduct transactions on. Like, use that. Stop complaining, saying that the company is screwing you and drivers make less than minimum. No, you might, because you suck. But if you suck, you got two options. Number one, quit or get better. You can get bitter or you can get better. Bitter or better. Bitter or better. I just choose, when I suck at something, and sometimes I suck at stuff, I just choose to work on it until I get better, instead of making excuses and saying, I'm not happy, I'm not where I want to be, I don't make enough money because of this person and that person and that person and this company and that company, and this sucks and that sucks and we need a strike, and you're a loser. That's a loser's mentality. So repent. Turn away from your loser, your stinking thinking, and instead of choosing to be bitter and complaining about stuff all the time, and saying that everything's a scam and everything's horrible and it's not enough money and they don't treat me right and they don't give me the health insurance and they don't give me this, go and get what you want. Stop complaining. Go and get what you want. If you want health insurance, go and get what you want. Go get health insurance with another company or by yourself. Period. If you want, you don't want to put wear and tear on your vehicle, don't drive your vehicle very much. If you don't want to fill up your gas tank with gas, don't put gas in your gas tank. But stop complaining and telling everybody else in the world that everybody's screwing you, that everybody's scamming you, that everybody's lying to you, because that's just not the truth. The truth is you don't understand the rideshare business, and because you don't understand it and you think it's something that it's not, you suck at it. Plain and simple. You just suck at it. I don't know what else to say about rideshare when you keep calling it a job. Like, I'm happy that you think it's a job in a way, because that means you suck. That means you're going to quit. That means that somebody else will have an opportunity to do it in your market and make good money because you left the money on the table. You didn't build up any client base, any customer base. You're not going to get the good ratings. You're going to have a stinking attitude, and you're going to get deactivated and kicked off the platform because you treat passengers bad, or because you treat the company bad, or because you treat other people bad, because you feel bad about yourself. So I'm not happy you're losing in life. I really want you to win. 1,000% honest, I really want you to win. But if you're that person that this video is for, that keeps calling Uber and Lyft something that they're not, that keeps complaining and blaming your lack of income or your lack of earnings or your lack of profit or your lack of success or your lack of fulfillment or your lack of satisfaction or your lack of happiness or your lack of peace or your lack of a clean vehicle on other people, you just need to look in the mirror, because you're acting like a loser. Period. I hope y'all like this video. I know people are going to get a kick out of this video. If this video doesn't apply to you, it'll probably be more funny than anything else. But this is real. There's a lot of people out there that need to hear this, because you keep commenting on my other videos talking about Uber as a job. It ain't a job, homie. It's not a job. If you want a job, go get a job. This is a money-making opportunity, and it is what you make it. See, I'm making it into a 6-figure business. You might not. You probably won't, because of what's in here and what's in here. Not because of Uber or your passengers or other drivers. Anyway, y'all have a wonderful day. Subscribe below. Share this with friends. And if you do want to become a driver and make the most out of this opportunity, my links are in the description below. My codes are there. You can sign up and we'll get you started. All right. Y'all have an awesome day. Peace.